Real quick, before we dive in, special thanks to today's sponsor, Quid, the exciting app where you can collect digital trading cards, stickers, and Funko Pop toys based off iconic series including Cartoon Network hits, Adventure Time, Gumball, and, you already know, Steven Universe. Ever think to yourself, man, all the gems in the series would make for a great trading card game? Well, Quid has brought the idea to life. The stickers are nothing to sneeze at either. Every sticker you collect can be plopped on a text and iMessage. More info on Quid and its features later in the video. Link in the description. Welcome back to Crystal Clear on the Roundtable. I'm Oshrik Vox, and I know we've been giving a lot of attention to Steven and Pink Diamond, but it's time we finally put the spotlight on another character. Lapis Lazuli! Where is she? Where did she go? Again. Now, after taking the bar into space and running away, afraid of the diamonds returning to Earth, Lapis was MIA for about 8 or 10 episodes, before making her sudden return and can't go back, where Steven found her on the moon base, watching everyone in Beach City from afar for observation orb. Hey, we finally know what that thing does, but I want to give an in-depth look into that, so stay tuned. Unfortunately, just as things were looking up for Steven and Lapis, and it feels as if she was just about to come home, Steven has a dream about the diamonds, and he can't articulate his words very well to Lapis, frustrating her thinking, oh my god, the diamonds are almost here, and she flees, yet again. Except this time, it's a mystery. Did she even take the barn with her? We don't know. Doesn't seem like it, seems as if she just got on her feet and ran, so the barn is probably still on the moon. And while this may be beneficial to Lapis, without a giant barn at her side, she probably won't be as big of a target to any potential threats in space. We don't have any indication of where she went, or when she'll come back in the story. Now, don't get it twisted, she will be back in the story. Jennifer Paz has been spotted in some recording sessions for the rest of the season, and we only have 8 episodes left, so she won't be gone for long. I really only see 2 options that could return Lapis into the story. One is something we speculated prior, and the other isn't too favorable for her. So, let's start with the bad one. Lapis will get captured again. Now we can assume Homeworld, more specifically Emerald, is still out and about running around space looking for the sun incinerator. Not to mention, it seems as if quite a bit of time has passed since Steven's been on Homeworld, so if the diamonds are still searching for rose quartz, they may have figured, okay, she may not be on the planet any longer. And the manhunt for her could have expanded to a universal scale, traversing all the galaxy in hopes of finding her. In both of these cases, Lapis just aimlessly flying around does not bode well for her. Keep in mind, she's not just any Lapis. She's the Lapis that Homeworld sent to Earth, alongside Peridot and Jasper. To Jasper, that Yellow Diamond sent the rubies to retrieve, but failed. And Peridot called Yellow Diamond a clod to her face. With the information that Rose Quartz was alive and kicking on Earth, the diamonds may re-examine the entire situation and connect some dots. I don't see Homeworld just ignoring a random Lapis Lazuli flying throughout space, so this all lays the groundwork for a scenario where, may it be Emerald, may it be Aquamarine, who knows, she may come back, could find Lapis and abduct her, bringing her in and identifying her as the Lapis that was sent on the Earth mission. Uh-oh. That could lead to her once again being interrogated by Homeworld, using her for information on Rose Quartz. And while yes, it is a retread of season 1, it could serve as a powerful parallel, because this time at its climax, Lapis could finally say enough. Every time I've ran away, left, made myself a prisoner, it's only made things worse. This time I won't be a prisoner but a fighter. And it could lead to a pretty sweet Lapis moment of somewhat redemption. Not redeeming herself in an antagonistic light, but redeeming herself as someone who has made mistakes. And while running away was not out of Lapis's character, and I feel as if she was justified, I mean, her worst fears seem to have been coming true. Steven even said in Raising the Barn, if she wanted to leave, he won't stop her. That's her prerogative. But when it comes down to it, if her friends are in distress, she probably should fight with them. And it could show how far Lapis has come from being in Jasper and Peridot's clutches back in Jailbreak, finally taking the initiative to liberate herself of her own accord. Because let's face it, if the whole Alexandrite Malachite debacle didn't happen, Malachite would probably still be around and kicking. Lapis herself needs to make the decision to, well, be free and stay and fight. No longer fight against herself, no longer keep herself in a prison, warden or not, but loving life and loving her friends. quick breather, another thanks to today's sponsor, Quid, the incredible addicting app where you can collect digital trading cards, stickers, and Funko Pop toys that you won't find anywhere else, including some Cartoon Network classics, Courage, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Johnny Bravo, and so much more. You can even slap these stickers onto your photos. You rake in all these collectibles with coins, which you get thousands of free coins every few hours just by logging in. Crazy, right? These collectibles can and will sell out, but they give you a heads up on what's returning and when. But if you miss out, get out there and start trading. Make friends, haggle. New stickers, cards, and toys are added every single day. We're also on the app as well. Username is OstricFox. Quid is available for iOS and Android. Link in the description. Now back to the video. Moving on though to our second option, one that I speculated on before, Lars in the off colors. Lapis said last time she left she was just outside the Milky Way when she felt lonely. And who do we know is on the way back to Beach City? Lars, and he's bringing the off colors. Now last we checked in on Lars, he was on a mission, repairing the Sun Incinerator's Nova Thrusters and infiltrating one of Yellow Diamond's asteroid mines. But who knows if we'll see that mission on screen or not. Either way, I can see Lapis running into the Sun Incinerator. Now Lars has never met Lapis before. Oh, he hasn't even met Peridot. The off-colors aren't aware of Lapis either, so seeing a gem without a star out in the open may alarm them. They may think, oh no, this is a homeworld gem and we're about to be caught, which could lead to an overreaction, and next thing you know, Lapis ends up in the ship one way or another. There, they meet and bond. And considering if we want to see something, it has to happen from Steven's perspective, he would more likely be present during this, so a future visit to Lars before the end of the season does seem like it's necessary. But as I speculated before, Lars will relate to Lapis, being someone who was caught in this crossfire of Homeworld and the Crystal Gems, having their life forever change as a result. Lapis and Lars have a lot of personality traits, the way they act and isolate themselves, but they want to fit in. They want to be happy, loved, and accepted. Their boos they left behind on Earth, both of which befriended the friends they wanted to make, although Lapis's relationship with the Crystal Gems is kind of complicated. But if Can't Go Back gets any indication, she does want to be friends with them on actual good terms. And both Lapis and Lars have ran away in very important moments of the person they really care about's lives. Lars when Sadie was in trouble and peril in Topaz's clutches, while Lapis left after Peridot proposed they should fight and save the planet that Peridot believes they could win. And both of them have regretted those actions. A lot of these similarities could come together and really create something, well, interesting to say the least. Imagine Lapis and Lars, a friendship, a strong bond, and Lars basically just tells Lapis, hey, I've been in your shoes before, but look at me now, I'm not running away, I'm fighting. And we're going to continue to fight against any odds. This could really show how far Lars has come as a character too, him as a leader, as someone who can look back on his past life, who he used to be, and yes, he's still maturing. I haven't forgotten Lars of the Stars and his little outburst, but he's working on it. And in this moment, both of these characters decide they'll fight, they'll protect the Earth, they'll stand alongside the Crystal Gems, they'll do whatever it takes to seek their resolution. And honestly, although this is my personal opinion, and I won't be mad if the show takes a different direction, it feels like kind of a waste to have these two characters out in space and not have them run into each other. A Lapis and Lars chat to bring Lapis back to Earth just feels right. And this is the outcome I'm rooting for the most. But I think I've rambled on enough. Where do you think Lapis went? And out of these two scenarios, which one would you want to see happen? Abducted by Homeworld or running into Lars? Before we close out, I also want to mention, Steven did say, hey Lars, you should meet Peridot soon. While Steven claimed he has to introduce them when they get back, Peridot does have an understanding of Homeworld chips. So if something goes wrong with the Sun Incinerator, maybe he'll bring her back on board. And that would coincide with them running into Lapis, leading to a Peridot and Lapis reunion when we least expect it. Come on, Criniverse, do it. They already had it written. My pleas won't do anything. But let us know your thoughts, your theories, your ideas in the comments below, or tweet them directly to me at OstricFox. We're at the Roundtable on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at Roundtable Vids. If you want to help us grow, subscribe to the Roundtable on Patreon, get access to exclusive perks, and have your name featured at the end of the video like all these beautiful, wonderful people. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and if you're new here, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications, stay in the loop with all things Steven. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day. OstricFox out.